Hello, my wonderful Capricorn. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling fantastic. I hope you're going to start the week, weekend in that instance, right? The weekend on a high note. So what I'm going to do is something very different. And I felt very guided to do something very different just to kind of shake things up a bit. We are going to get direct, straightforward messages from someone that you're thinking about. Does not matter the type of connection you have. If they had the golden opportunity and they were completely fearless, what would they love to say to you? Here we go. We are going to get direct messages. Think about the person. Picture them in your mind's eye. Let's put that there. We'll get 3. And then we're going to get 1 here from the Messages of Love Oracle deck. That's too much. Here. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. I'll still look at the bottom of the deck for you. That's the one. Ooh, it says, this isn't over. I don't know why they're shouting, but it says, you haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. Okay, main messages, please. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. Don't I tell you almost every week, Capricorn, that you always leave a positive, lasting impression on people that just you meet, romantic or not. So they're leveling up here. So obviously this is someone where either we're broken up or we've hit like a can I talk properly? We've hit a roadblock and perhaps there are a lot of issues here. Well, I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I say that every week as well, right? Boss energy. I'm very insecure, but they're working on themselves. I like that. Okay, now this will only be if there is a third party. So this doesn't have to pertain to you. It says, I'm only staying here for my kids. Nothing else matters. I'm making my way to you. Now, it doesn't even have to be kids. Maybe they're stuck with their family or a relationship because of finances, or they don't want to get sued or taken to court, for example. So whoever this person is, they're returning. This person is returning. Let's get 1 message to get a bit of a visual of what's going over. Okay. What do we have? Third party. There we go. All right. It says third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Now, remember, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be for some of you, but for others of you, it could have been maybe children, the case of the ex making their life difficult, siblings, parents, in-laws, distance. A third party can even be a thing, like I said, distance, money, circumstances, right? I just need you to definitely understand that this person does not want this connection with you to be over. They are working on themselves. They're also recognizing you as a high value person, as a boss, right? And this, I believe, will only be if you know that there was a third party hanging in the shadows, doing stuff behind your back, right? But so far, I would say get ready because this person is on their way. And it seems with all these exclamation marks, that's why I'm thinking, why are they shouting? They seem very determined to get back to you and get this message across that they don't want things to be over. Those are your quick messages. I love doing these readings. I'm so happy that I chose these decks for you. I'll see you next Monday. Have a great weekend. Power to you. Have a great one. You absolutely deserve it. Bye, Capricorn. Hello, my gorgeous Aries. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. I can't wait to do this reading. As soon as I was kind of tuning into Aries, I heard the word spectacular. I'm not sure why. So I felt extremely guided. This pull that defies logic and reason to use the that's the Naked Truth and the Messages of Love Oracle deck. Now, if there is a specific person that you have in mind, if they had the golden opportunity, if they were 100% fearless, what would they say to you? So this is really what's in their heart, right? So we're going to be taking out 3 cards from the top of the deck, and I'm going to get very specific messages on what they would love to say to you. Doesn't matter the type of connection that you have with them. Even if you're talking to them, you love them, you hate them, you're not with them, what would they love to say to you? It is a bit of spying, right? But we're doing it with the right intentions because now it's going to be up to them what they want to reveal. And then, of course, I'll get 1 card there just to get a bit of a visual on what's going on. No, too much. Let's get the right one. That's the one. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, Okay, the grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. Okay, so some regret over what happened. Ooh, okay. This person might have a bit of self-esteem and confidence issues, self-love. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. You are a boss. I mean, I say that every week, don't I? I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. You've left a lasting impression on this person. That even if I don't feel good enough for Aries, I want to try still. Or why did I do this? This was very impulsive, very careless. Wow, okay. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. So this is the thing. I know a lot of you Aries don't want to get married, right? That's fair enough. This literally could be an engagement, but it could also be a promise ring or just really like a ring on it. I want to take this to the next level. Now I really want to commit to you if you'll let me, right? Let's see. Let's take out one card, please. Let's get a visual, please. Let's get a visual on what's happening. There we go. Bottom of the deck, it says irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. So that's already telling me that there is no one else out there. Even if it's another Aries, there's no one else out there like you. We've got the time card. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So I'm getting a bit of a hurry and I'm not feeling anxious, but I'm suddenly feeling like I'm in a hurry. So they better hurry up. They actually better hurry up. They're not saying that it's too late, I'm not going to take action. They're worried, what if it is too late? So very Four of Cups energy. What if it's too late? What if Aries says, hey, end of line, time's up, right? So this is really interesting. They're thinking about you. I like that they put you in high regard, that you have changed them for the better here, and that they want to commit to you. They really want to commit to you. That's a very serious card. And also realizing here, you know, even if it's like the grass wasn't greener on the other side, whether it was with someone else or they wanted to be single or they didn't want to be held back, they realized, wow, I actually had it really good with Aries and now I'm alone. So commitments on their mind, but tick tock, tick. I'm hearing the clock ticking, tick, tick, tick. So they better hurry up. So there you go, Aries. This person is thinking about you and I'm very inclined to kind of think that this is not over. So Aries, I'll see you next Monday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Clearly this person that I don't feel like we're talking to them or there's some kind of separation realizes Aries is irreplaceable, but they better hurry up. Tick tock. All right, I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you for joining in. Bye, Aries. Hello, my wonderful Gemini, the beautiful twins, my lovely Jimmy Jams. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. I am going to be using the Naked Truth. And then, of course, we're going to get one card. So 3 cards and 1 card from the Message of Love Oracle deck. Think about a specific person. This bonus reading will be if you have a specific person in mind. Whether you're talking to them or not, the connection doesn't matter. But if your person had the golden opportunity right now to face you, look at you in the eyes and say what's in their heart, if they were fearless, right? Confidence was not an issue, what would they say to you? In their heart of all hearts. Let's see. Here we go. For my beautiful Gemini, that card wants to come out. Second one, please, for Gemini. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I'm so picky about the cards that come out. So there we go. Look at that one. Bottom of the deck, please. We have, oh, what's going on? My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong. If you did see the weekly Gemini reading that I did earlier this week on Tuesday, there was something there about money, that they lost, bad investments, lost, stolen. There was something there. So that is already actually confirming what I said over on Tuesday. Oh, that is interesting. I kind of feel like they may tell you, but there's like that vulnerability. I feel like they're a bit embarrassed. Oh, okay. Main messages, please. Oh, I look at your socials. So I look at your I look at your socials on my phone every day, hoping I will see a message from you. Okay. All right. It sounds like this person spiritually and emotionally has not given up. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. I'm wondering if they're going to send you like a DM request. And I always say to people, like, when you get message requests, check your request folder, because you don't actually always get, you know, the request. So, Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. So addictions, dependencies can be many things: drugs, alcohol, gambling, shopping, self-sabotage, negative thinking, for example. So, you know, if you know your person has like that devil-like energy there of dependencies, addictions, and all of that and whatnot, it could even be smoking, right? Or just bad decisions with their money. This is definitely your message. This might even be I kind of feel here that there could be past addictions or dependencies that are trying to creep back up. You know, that temptation. Again, devil-like energy. Let's get one card, please. Let's get a visual here for you. Ooh, do check out the reading that I did on Tuesday. It's in your dedicated playlist. There was something there about their finances. They did something there with their finances. Bottom of the deck, it's reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Now they're realizing, very like Six of Pentacles energy, which is Taurus, because I think they're realizing they were not fair to you in the past. It couldn't have been one-sided. What about me? You know, but what about Gemini? So let's see. Oh, okay. What's happening here? Conversation. You look pretty happy to pick up the phone, or at least they're happy. It says, I want to call you and hear your voice. Wow. I do feel that their life was a mess in the past. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but still always be respectful here, right? We've all hit rock bottom sometimes, but they're working very hard to get their any type of dependency or addiction, whatever that looks like. It'll be different for all of them, and their finances in order here. But they keep looking. See, we've got the phone there, so they keep looking. If you are, that's if you are easily accessible on social media. If you have like a website, for example. I'm hearing some of you are on X, which is like formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, whatnot, right? I'm also hearing they may reach out to you through WhatsApp. That's for the minority of you. So if you don't want to hear from this person, then just obviously don't pick up. But I'm kind of feeling a lot of you are interested and curious enough to see, what are you going to say? And I almost heard something about giving money back. That's not going to be for everyone. But yeah, they're getting their life sorted. And when they do that, that's when they reach out. They're going crazy without you. Ooh, they want to see you so bad. So they're missing you. They're melancholic. They're yearning for you. All right, Gemini, there's your message. I love that we just get straight to the point messages. I'll see you next Tuesday for your big reading. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. Have a great weekend. Bye, Gemini. Hello, my beautiful, gorgeous Leo. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling fantastic. So I've been deeply guided, a strong pull to use these particular decks. The Naked Truth, direct messages, and of course, I'm going to take out 3 cards from here, from the top of the deck, and 1 card from the Messages of Love Oracle deck. So, do you have a specific person in mind right now that you would like to hear from them, whether you're with them or not? Some of you are, some of you are not. Maybe things are going great. Maybe we've hit a wall, right? Try and picture this person in your mind right now. They're looking at you. You're looking at them. See the color of their eyes, right? Be very detailed. If this person could say anything to you right now, if confidence was not an issue, if they were fearless, what would they say to you in their heart of all hearts? This may even reveal their feelings. Here we go for Leo. Keep them in mind. Keep looking at them. There's the first one. They're looking right at you. They're holding your hand. This is the opportunity that they want to say something to you. Last one. Whoa, okay. Bottom of the deck, please. Excuse me, happy Halloween. It says karmic partner interference. I don't like this. Third party interference. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be. It could be the case of the ex or someone they had feelings with, right? It could be even, I don't know, I'm kind of picking up even friends, family, children on their side if they're old enough to understand what's happening. But it seems here that there was a wedge between the both of you, and that caused, I'm hearing, struggles. Oh, wow. Look at this. Someone is, okay, so they're taking ownership. It says, I hate that I hurt you. I don't know why they're screaming with all of these exclamation marks. Excuse me, I lost my voice there. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. I always admire and I always appreciate when people kind of do admit it and they want to genuinely correct their mistakes. I love variety. but there is something about you I just can't resist, because you're a freaking Leo. That's why. Oh my God, Leo is actually known to be the most beautiful or handsome star sign. Some people say it's Taurus, some people say it's actually Leo. I'm gonna kind of more, you know what, I don't want to start a fight, but I'm gonna say Leo, maybe because I got strong Leo in my chart. There you go. It says, I miss making love to you. I will do anything just to hold you again. Oh, wow. So it kind of seems like we are not together, right? And they deeply hurt you because of some kind of interference. That means your person didn't produce enough strong boundaries. Let's get that one card. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Look at this. You got the commitment card. It says, I want you to be a part of my future. There's going to be a turnaround. There's going to be a flip. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Ooh, okay. This is pretty, this is heavy. There is a lot of guilt. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of sadness here. And by doing this, now they hurt you. Wow. Perhaps this person, even at the start, wasn't really ready to settle down. Maybe they wanted something casual without even realizing, holy crap, I've fallen in love with Leo. I'm definitely inclined to say that this person, in one way or another, will definitely reach out. I'm actually hearing a phone call or a text. I mean, obviously, it's going to be one or the other, but I'm actually hearing the very loud phone call. Some of you may have that traditional old school ringtone, you know, the ring, you know, with the wind-up phone. I'm kind of hearing that. Leo, this is interesting. They are not feeling good. They're not in a good place, but they want you and only you. And I feel what's going to happen here, it's like very high priestess energy when they make those emotional confessions. It's like, it wasn't you. I screwed up and I want you back. But if you don't want me back, I understand. But boy, do they miss you. I'm hearing also they're missing just holding you, just hugging you and smelling your cologne or perfume. Something very sweet about it. And now they miss it. Whew, oh, wow. This is kind of like the thing where you can't always have your cake and eat it, right? So now they've learned massive lessons. There are your messages. So this person is thinking about you quite a lot, and they're very determined here to have that commitment with you once more. I will see you next Tuesday for your main reading. Power to you, and have a great weekend. All right. Bye, Leo. Hello, my wonderful Sagittarius. Welcome back. Now this will be your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling absolutely fantastic. I'm going to start first with the Naked Truth Oracle deck. I'll be taking 3 cards out from the top of the deck and 1 card to kind of wrap things up with the Messages of Love Oracle deck. Sagittarius, this will be, if you have a specific person in mind, I want you to picture them. Think about them, right? You're looking at them. They're looking at you. You can even, it's so detailed, you can see the color of their eyes. You can see how the corners of the mouth, how they smile. Now, we're going to be tapping into their energy. And of course, it is absolutely possible because we are all energy, right? If your person had the golden opportunity right now to say something to you, anything to you, if they were fearless, if confidence was not an issue, what would they say to you? What else would they even emotionally express to you? Regardless if you're with this person or not, here we go. Keep picturing them, Sagittarius. There's the first one, second one, third one. There's something about someone may have green eyes, but that's not for everyone. Bottom of the deck, look what it says. I love your swag. You are the whole package. So in other words, Sagittarius, this person's recognizing you're the deal. You're the real deal, right? Main messages. I'm learning to love myself now thanks to you. So obviously you have left without realizing a lasting impression on this person. You actually were the catalyst to make this person change for the better. Wow. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. So some regret there, some guilt here. All right. Yeah, this person wants you back. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. I'm hearing lonely. I'm hearing sadness. Like, you know, you could be single and alone, but they're single and lonely. So, okay, let's get now a bit of a visual here on your person. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Gossip. I am afraid of what other people will think. So this includes if you have children, your friends, your co-workers, believe it or not, if you're close to them, your family members. So if they were to reach out to you, which it kind of feels like really they're mentally and emotionally, even physically, entertaining the idea of taking action here. But they're probably, I'm seeing 7 of Wands there, Leo energy, a bit of resistance, a bit of backlash. So they're probably a little bit worried here about what are you going to say? And how's everyone around you going to perceive them? Yeah. There is unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. I don't know why there's a bunch of laptops, but they may actually reach out to you through email, WhatsApp, stuff like that. I don't know, even LinkedIn. I think that's highly likely, but of course we've got all communication. So yes, they will be reaching out to you, Sagittarius. This is definitely someone that we're not with. I don't think we're talking to them anymore. Could be recent. I do feel it could be a good couple of months, even, let's say even 1 to 2 years for the minority of you, but they're not happy. They were not happy, and it's easier for them to lie until lies catch up to them. And now thanks to you, you've left a lasting impression on, and you're teaching that person, you've taught that person how to properly treat you with love, respect, loyalty, and integrity. And I love that they know that you're just the whole package. They don't want anyone else. They are quite concerned though on how you and your team, basically, that love you and care for you, how are they going to be, how are they going to be received? But they're still going to try. So I can see here, that's very 6 of Cups energy. They may make an actually unexpected turnaround and reach out to you. So listen, if you don't want to hear from them, then just kindly say no, block them, or just not respond. But with this person, if you do want to hear from them, I'm seeing a long series of conversations here, like very 8 of Wands, which happens to be Sagittarius energy. Amazing. There we go. That's what happens when we can crystal like imagination, like think about this person. For the collective watching this, there we go. I'll see you next Wednesday for your main reading. Power to you. Have a great weekend. Bye, Sagittarius. Hello, my wonderful Scorpio. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling fantastic, right? Also, happy Saturday. Scorpio, I'm going to be using no tarot decks. I'm going to be using oracle cards that have direct messages for you. So if you have a person in mind, whether you're with them or not, if things are going great, or if they're, we've hit a wall and there are challenges or anything else in between, this is still going to be your reading. I want you to picture this person standing right in front of you. Be specific. They're looking right at you. And they're looking at you. You can see the color of their eyes. You can see the corner of their mouth because they're about to say something to you. Hold the image of this person that you are thinking about. If they could say anything to you right now, if they were fearless, confidence was not an issue, what would they like to express to you, or even express their emotions? So okay, one card came out and it flew across. So that might be a big message. So please bear with me. I need to go get it. All right, we're back. And that is the card that flew out. I did look at it, and it's quite a lot that they want to say to you. All right, keep picturing this person in your mind's eye. Keep picturing them. Oh, okay. That's too much. We're only getting one at a time. I kind of feel like they want to say a lot to you. That's the thing. Well, okay. There we go. I feel like there's a lot that they want to say, but I want to focus on the main messages here. The cards are not really cooperating. I kind of feel like they just might vomit, like as in, not vomit, like, when they just verbal vomit, they just talk a lot. So bottom of the deck, it says here, Scorpio, I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. Okay, so they're admitting, at least, that's good. They're admitting here that they did hurt you. This was the card that literally flew out across the other room. So it says, I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life easily because I have trust issues. That could also be abandonment issues from childhood or other earlier relationships where they were actually ghosted. So it's kind of like that mentality that Scorpio is way too good looking, so I'll hurt them and I'll leave them before they do it to me, which is a bit warped because I know that you wouldn't do that. Yeah, see, I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. Ooh, okay. Twin flames. Oh my God. So it's a very intense connection here, isn't it? But I can already see it's a case of the runner, the chaser. We're hot, we're cold, we love, we hate each other. So yeah, we've got some big lessons that have been learned here. But the lasting impression that you've left on this person is that you're not going to hurt them. You're not going to hurt them. So I kind of feel I wouldn't be surprised if they would like to pursue you again. Neglected. See, I failed to give you what you need or what you needed. Oh, see, everything points to how they effed up. Not going to lie. Look what it says. Yeah, mistakes. Mistakes have been made. Very Five of Swords energy. I wish I could right my wrongs. Wow. This is interesting. Now it's like a very deep, very intense twin flame connection here. And I just feel like they pushed you away or they just disappeared, and boy, are they regretting it right now. And now they just kind of like, they hate that they hurt you. They pretend like they don't care, but it's actually quite the opposite. They ghosted you. I think, again, they've got confidence issues, trust issues, abandonment issues as well. Just split that deck. Yeah, they left you feeling very confused, don't they? Now they're confused on where they stand with you. Well, simple. They need to actually come forward, apologize, and explain pretty much all of this. But just so you know, if you thought this person like hated you, if they were like indifferent and all this, yeah, no. They can't stop thinking about you, Scorpio. And they would love to correct their mistakes, to say sorry, to explain themselves, and hopefully try with you once more. There you go. Those are your short messages for the weekend. I'll see you next Wednesday for your main reading. Power to you. Have a great weekend. Bye, Scorpio. Hello to Taurus, the boss, the OG of the zodiac. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. As you can see, I've got no tarot cards for this week. I felt extremely guided and pulled to get some direct messages from a specific person, right? So if there is someone that you're thinking about, if they're at the back of your mind, whether you're with them or not, if things are going great, fantastic. If you've hit a wall and there are challenges, let's see. If your person had the golden opportunity to speak from the heart and express everything that they really want to express to you, if confidence was not an issue, if they were fearless, what would they say to you? So picture them right now, Taurus. I know that you're very good at visualizing, right? You don't even have to close your eyes. You can or you don't have to, right? There's no wrong way of doing it. Picture them. They're looking right at you. They're standing right in front of you. They're holding your hand. Look at their eyes. You can see the color of their eyes. You can see their mouth is about to open. What are they going to say to you? There's the first one. Second one, please. What would they say to the collective watching this? The fact that the cards don't want to be my hand, I feel like they want to say a lot to you, but we're only going to get the main messages. That's 2 and that's 3. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Oh, look at this. You didn't put up with my yeah. You crushed my big ass ego, but that made me respect you even more. Well done, Taurus. That's why I tell you to never change. So you put someone in their place, which means you establish strong boundaries. If they kept trying to cross it or they didn't respect it, well, eventually they're going to get the wrath of the Taurus, right? Which is the bull, the strongest land animal on earth. So let's see. I love variety, but there's something about you I just can't resist. Ooh, okay. Well, okay. This won't be for everyone, but it says, I keep looking at your pictures and not to mention the videos we made. OMG, I will never delete them. So of course, not everyone's going to send nudes. Not everyone's going to send, sexy videos, right? I just feel they could also be looking at just in general your photos. They don't want to delete them, especially text messages if they got a little bit too spicy, if you know what I mean, right? So I don't know, there's something here. You've really hooked this person. In fact, I did read an article that Taurus, you are the master of flirtation. Sensuality. That's actually very, very nice. They're looking at your socials. See, I look at so I look at your socials on my phone every day, hoping I would see a message from you. Well, in this instance, if this person was the one that wronged you, I would actually tell them that they are the ones that need to reach out to you. Maybe they did and you haven't responded. Do check your DM request. I say that quite a lot because we don't always get notifications on our phone. Also check your junk folder. There we go, on your email. We got 2 cards. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, it says chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Wow. That's why they say it's like there's something about you. I just can't resist it. So there's like this pull towards you that even it defies logic and reason. So I'm kind of getting a very deep soul contract, a soul tie. They're daydreaming about you. I am always longing for you. So this is someone that really misses you. Okay, didn't I just say soul contract? Let's rewind the video. I said something, I'm seeing like a soulmate contract. There we go. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten because you put them in their place and they love you for that. They respect you for that. You have taught this person from here on out how to treat you. So in other words, I do feel like this person may reach out. Yeah, they neglected you. And they have habits here, habits that they don't like, probably crossing boundaries, you know, thinking my way or the highway. I feel here that if you respond, they'll be over the moon. If you don't, I'm kind of getting a little bit of an inkling that they may actually reach out to you, but this time they need to do things correctly, right? Put their best foot forward. So if you thought this person didn't like you anymore, no feelings, or if they felt indifferent, you're pleasantly surprised, aren't you, right now? Because this person cannot stop thinking about you. And now they're going to approach you with a lot of respect, the right way that they shouldn't have done from the start, but lesson learned. They can't resist you. It's pretty simple. You're irresistible. The chemistry is there. And of course, we still have a soulmate contract with this person that we still need to kind of, you know, continue. Those are your messages, quick messages, but I love that they're straight to the point. Taurus, I will see you next Wednesday for your main reading. Power to you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye, Taurus. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling fantastic. Pisces, this will be a very specific reading, especially for the collective watching this. If you have a specific person on your mind, whether you're with them or not, whether you're talking to them or not, if things are great, fantastic. If we've hit a wall and there are challenges, let's see if we can get some direct messages from your person. Picture your person right now. You're really good at visualizing, Pisces. That's one thing you're really good at. You're really good at manifesting. They're standing right in front of you. They're holding your hands. Look into their eyes, Pisces. Look at the color of their eyes. They're looking straight at you, so they're looking at the color of your eyes. They're about to open their mouth. What would they say to you? If they were fearless, if confidence was not an issue, what would they say to you, please? That's the first one. Here we go. There's something that they want to tell you. What would they love to express to you? Bottom of the deck, look what we have. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. So it looks like we're in a no contact situation at the moment, but they want to reopen up lines of communication with you. It's like they just can't stand not talking to you anymore. They want to. What do we have? Oh, well, look at this. You didn't put up with my she, yeah? You crushed my big ass ego, but that made me respect you even more. Well done. One thing I know about you, Pisces, which is very similar actually to a bit of Taurus and Scorpio, is that you have very strong boundaries. And if people keep testing it, if they keep pushing it, you're very quick to cut them out because that's already like they're showing you that they're disrespectful, right? So you put this person in their place and you can do that without raising your voice. That's what I love about you. Don't change. Don't ever change. Oh, yes, I was cheating. Now I'm getting actually more than one message here. So yes, obvious, very literal, there was probably infidelity, right? A third party. But another message I'm getting is that I was cheating on myself. What does that mean? In other words, that perhaps if they were not honest with you, right? Or they kept going around in circles, they were breadcrumbing. Well, the only person they ended up cheating was themselves. The only person that lost here was actually them. So hopefully you kind of understand, you know, when people say, don't cheat yourself, you know, come on, give yourself more credit. It's kind of like that. So I'm only getting those only two messages. Either it was definitely infidelity or they ended up cheating themselves. It's very Seven of Swords energy where we lie to ourselves. We're in denial. Look at this. You are different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. So that again, that goes more hand in hand. If you know that, of course, there was a third party, right? Of course, I will admit sometimes this could be even new information. It's like I had no idea they were cheating, but now I know. And of course, this usually when we get these direct messages, it's because one way or another, it's actually going to manifest now into the real world directly from their mouth. So let's get more of a visual now from your person. That card really bent. Okay, bottom of the deck. Oh, we've got commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Wow. How does that make you feel, Pisces? So the main message is unexpected outcome. Now that person's shocked. Things didn't go the way I planned. Of course it didn't. If they do things the wrong way, if there is lying, if there's cheating, if they're trying to be strategic and get away with things, of course it's not going to work out. I mean, what did they expect, right? So, wow. This person wants to talk to you. They want to recommit to you. They will obviously, I think they appreciate that you actually put them in their place. And so they respect you for that, right? Because you're a high value person. I say that to you every single week, right? They know that you're different. And if they were indeed cheating, boy, did they dig their grave in this one. But I really felt that in the end, they cheated themselves because they probably thought they were going to be happy, sell off into the sunset, grass is greener on the other side. Boom, they ended up alone and miserable, and now they want to recommit to you. So this will be a very personal choice though, Pisces, if you do want to take this person back, if you actually even want to talk to them. So sit with yourself, hand on your heart, and that is something that you kind of really have to kind of chew over, because I don't feel this is going to be an overnight decision on your end. But just so you know, they may reach out sooner rather than later. Pisces, these are your short messages for the weekend. I will see you next Thursday for your main reading. Power to you and have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me. Bye, Pisces. Hello, my wonderful Cancerians. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling fantastic, right? Happy Saturday as well. So Cancer, I've got some direct messages from someone that you may be thinking about. You may be with them, you may not be with them. Perhaps you're talking to them, you're not talking to them. Maybe things are going great between the both of you, or maybe we've hit a wall. There are challenges, there are struggles. It's like an uphill battle. Let's get some direct messages from your person. So to get more accurate messages for the collective watching this, you don't have to close your eyes, but whatever's easier for you, whatever works for you. I want you to picture this person in your mind's eye, the one that you're thinking about. They're standing right in front of you. They're holding your hands. They're looking right into your eyes. You're looking straight into their eyes. You can even see the color of their eyes. And now you look at their mouth. They're about to open their mouth. What are they going to say to you? Here we go. Keep picturing them. There's the first one. Just keep seeing. They're right in front of you. We're doing a bit of a soul, a very spiritual connection here. There we go. Bottom of the deck. What are they going to say to you? Cancer, I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. But I have a feeling here that, yeah, being single is easier. But sometimes, not always, please. It can be quite lonely, right? Especially if we want to be in a relationship. So if they're saying being single is easier because they know that's the easy way out, right? I'm not going to say it's the coward's way, because I know a lot of people that are single and they're thriving, right? But I just have a feeling here is that they don't know whether to work on this. And if they're single, then there's no chance that you're going to reject them. That's the thing. So should I approach you? Should I fight for this? Stalker alert, excuse me, happy Halloween. I check up on you often, especially Queen drive-bys. That sounds a bit creepy, but you know, I feel like that's only for one person watching this, 1, 2, or 3. Checking also on your social medias if you are easily accessible, personal websites, blogs, old photos, old text messages. Oh boy, I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. Wow. Look at this. Just I said social media, and look at it. I check your social media on my phone every day, hoping I would see a message from you. Wow. So this person really, should I fight for this? I think they do. They're just afraid of your rejection and saying, you know, being single, it's easy. Of course it's easy. All right. Let's get that one message, a bit of a visual here on your person. That is way too much. Look at that. I'm at a crossroads and I got the confusion card. I'm unclear where we stand. Oh my God, these messages are so clear cut. Keep picturing that person in your mind's eye. There we go. Bottom of the deck, sabotage. Sabotage, very devil-like energy. I mess the good things in my life sometimes. All right, let's see. And we've got the confusion card. I didn't even realize when I got it. Look at this. I said to them, at a crossroads, should I fight for this? They're confused. And we've got the confusion card. I feel unclear about where we stand. It's like their life would be a lot more easier if you approached them and said, let's fight for this, right? But I do feel that because this person sabotaged it, because they're the ones that hurt you. Now we're not talking and they're stalking you, checking up on you, looking at your social medias, going crazy without you. Really, the correct thing to do would be for them to actually approach you, right? So the fact that they are looking at your social media, if you are easily accessible online, they might also still have your phone number. Just to let you know, I feel like they might attempt, they might try to send you a message here to see where do we stand. It's almost like they want to hear, I want to fight for this. I still want you. So maybe things can be worked out. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity about how much they want you, but also how afraid they are about where they stand with you. So I think clarity is coming. All they have to do is actually press the send button and start communicating with you. Because they really, look at that. I want to see you so bad. Wow. All right, Cancer. These are your short, direct messages from that specific person that you have in mind. Right? I'll see you next Thursday for your main reading. Power to you and have a great weekend ahead. Bye, Cancer. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling absolutely superb. Now, Libra, I want to get some direct messages for the collective watching this in regard to a specific person you have on your mind. Whether you're talking to them or not, whether you're in a connection with them or we're not talking to them, if things are going good, that's fantastic. That's great. Or what if, there are struggles and there are challenges, there's separation, there's no contact between us. Let's get direct messages. Now, before I begin though, Libra, I want you to picture this person. Whether you do it with your eyes open, your eyes closed, it doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. They're standing right in front of you, the person that you're thinking about. They're holding your hand. And they're looking straight into your eyes. You're looking straight into their eyes. You can see the color of their eyes. And as they hold your hand, they're about to open their mouth. So if confidence was not an issue, if they were completely fearless, what would they love to say to you? Here we go. That's the first one that's already peeking up. Keep picturing them, Libra. They're standing right in front of you. And the card's exploded. There we go. So what happens? What does that mean? There's a lot that they want to tell you, but I only want to focus on the main ones. Keep picturing them, Libra. They're still in front of you. They're about to say something. Here we go. Bottom of the deck. Let's get the messages. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. There's a lot of questions here they have for you. I think a big fear is that the realization for them will come that you actually have moved on. So there's a lot of, do you, and do you. Yes, I was cheating. Now, I got this card, I believe it was with, I can't remember if it was Pisces or Cancer. And I explained this to them. I'm going to explain the same thing to you. So yes, it's so obvious. It's very literal that maybe they were cheating on you, right? So infidelity. Amazing that people just do it so freely. Another thing here is when they cheat themselves. So you ever heard someone say, what are you doing? You're cheating yourself by doing this or by not doing this. Very Seven of Swords energy. So your person also could have been sabotaging and cheating themselves by being in denial, by not being there for you and lying to themselves. So it's going to be one of those two. And of course, this might be even new information. So if you had maybe a suspicion that they were cheating, this could be confirmation. Well, these probably look like they go hand in hand. I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you. I was fighting it. I know this is divine. I was fighting it, see? I was cheating myself. I was lying to myself as well. I know you are my soulmate, babe. Do they say that to you? Or I'm hearing some of you don't like it when they say that to you. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. Wow, I believe here that there's so many questions. Everything, according to them, is still all up in the air. They might actually contact you. I'm hearing like a small message. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, yeah, see? We've got the mend card. I want to fix our connection. Oh, they're really more into this, I feel like you are, to be honest. I think you're on the receiving end of wondering, should I or should I not? See, reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity and regret. Look at this. That person's not proud of themselves. I wish this never happened. So whether they actually did cheat on you or they cheated on themselves, they sabotaged this, honestly. And if, let's just say they tried to replace you with something or someone else, they keep failing, Libra. They want you and they only want you. They want to fix this. They want to repair it. They want to heal this. And they want you. But boy, very like, I don't know, I'm picking up very Five of Cups, Nine of Swords energy. There's a lot of mental, emotional regret here. Look at this. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. Yeah, get ready. This person's about to make some very big revelations and confessions quite soon. I'm seeing some numbers. I'm seeing 7, 8 to 9 weeks. And trust me, Libra, it's going to go like this. Before you know it, your phone's going to light up. I'm also seeing something to do with your email. So check your email, that maybe you have an account that you don't really use, or check your junk folder and your DM requests. I keep saying that every week. We don't always get requests. So now they want to come clean and they want to work on this. There we go. You don't have to, of course. This is more of the heads up, the person that you're picturing, all right? So I'll see you next Thursday for your main reading. Power to you and have a great weekend. And thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, Libra. Hello, my wonderful Aquarius. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling absolutely fantastic. So Aquarius, we have some very direct messages for you. Now this will be specifically also if you have a specific person on your mind. You don't have to be thinking about them 24/7, but perhaps we're wondering about someone. And completely regardless, if you're with them, if you're not, if we're talking, if we're not, if things are going good, great. If we've hit a wall, if there are challenges, we're not together, I want to get some direct messages directly from your person's mouth. So before I do this, I need you to do something for me, Aquarius. Do it with your eyes open or closed, but do this. Your person is standing right in front of you. Picture that. They're standing right in front of you. They're very close to you. They're holding your hands. They're looking directly into your eyes. You are looking directly into their eyes. You can actually see, it's so detailed, you can see the color of their eyes. Look at their mouth right now, Aquarius. They're about to open their mouth. If confidence was not an issue at all, if they were fearless, what do they want to tell you? I'm going to get the cards for you. Keep picturing them. They're right in front of you. Doesn't matter what's going on around you. They're right in front of you. What are they going to say to you? Here we go. I'm all about communication because I am a fellow air sign like you. Let's get the messages. Bottom of the deck. I love this. I love your swag. You are the whole package. So this is definitely someone recognizing that you are the real deal. That to be with an Aquarius is the complete package. I struck gold. I won the lottery, right? How beautiful is that? I hope they failed to, I hope that they didn't, what I'm trying to say is, I hope that they didn't fail to see that in the past. So I hope that this is something that they're always realizing that you are the package. You are different for all the right reasons. What else do we have? Oh, so is it that you're not with this person? Because it says, I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. Wow. Okay. For a minute there, I'm thinking this person really loves you, which they do, and they appreciate you. But now I'm starting to think that they didn't really appreciate you, and now they want a second chance. You don't have to, or you can. You're in a position of power, Aquarius. Well. Happy Halloween. It says, it was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. I just spoke with a lisp there. I don't have a lisp. So I'm wondering if someone has a lisp or if your person has one or someone around you or your person has one. That was very interesting. It could be someone that has actually moved on. Very interesting. I don't have a lisp, but that just came out like that. Anyway, going back to the messages, because that won't be for everyone, of course. It's probably for like one, 2 or 3 people watching this. Okay, so we've got something to do with lies, dishonesty. Maybe it wasn't so as in like, I'm lying to you about this. Maybe they were lying to themselves. Maybe they were not ready for a relationship. They weren't sure. Circumstances weren't right. Either way, there was something here about dishonesty, but dishonesty of the heart here. They want to make things right. Well, this is all on you. Not on you, it's all on your person. Look at this. I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life easily because I have trust issues. That could also be abandonment issues as well. I have a feeling here, I have a sneaking suspicion, to be honest, that they did not expect to fall in love with you. And they didn't expect that your absence was going to leave such a big hole in their heart. Let's get a visual, please. Keep picturing your person, Aquarius. Keep picturing them. Keep picturing them. Oh, there we go. I'm going to get one more. I just felt guided to. Let's get one more. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. See, look at that. There's something here about their confidence, their self-worth, their self-esteem. They feel unworthy. You're a better person than I am. When really in relationships, we are equal. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. And I have a feeling it's not on their end. If they were to come back, they're afraid of what you will think, what your friends will think, what your family, your dog and your cat. You get the picture, right? This usually comes across, Aquarius, when you have a very strong group, a network of people that really care about you. Even if it's a group of 2, 3 or 15, 50, 30, you get the picture here. It's very 7 of Wands. They're afraid that they're going to be outnumbered here because of what they did. That's why. Especially, like, for example, if they come back and you have siblings or cousins, parents, are they going to treat your person with respect? They're probably going to give them the cold shoulder, right? So they're very worried here about, like, they're dancing on, well, skating on very thin ice, but they can't stop thinking about you. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity that I want a second chance, right? But at the same time, I feel unworthy. There's abandonment issues here. There's trust issues. Wow, but they're also recognizing you're the one. Look at this. I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. I'm in my feelings today. Damage. We are both hurting from this. Well, yeah, they hurt you. I can see that. And to be honest, I have a feeling, Aquarius, that a lot of you said something salty to them, but what you told them was the salty truth. They needed to hear that. That's why now they're reflecting. I do have another sneaking suspicion here that they are going to message you. I'm not seeing a phone call. I'm not seeing an email. I'm seeing a message. They're going to ask you for a second chance. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. It's because they miss you. And they're hurting because they realize in hurting Aquarius, I hurt myself. Wow. Yeah, you may have very close friends and family. And now they're worried. It's like, if I'm around them at the next family or friendly gathering, they're all going to give me the cold shoulder. And what if Aquarius gives me the cold shoulder? But they can't stop thinking about you. Look at this. Lesson learned. Lesson learned, because now they're returning. They are so returning. They're wondering if this is a missed opportunity. Act. If they act, I don't feel like it will be. But they want a second chance. Holy moly, look at that. The truth always comes out, and lies have very short legs. They don't get very far, right? Aquarius, I'll see you next Friday for your main reading. Power to you. Thank you for joining me. Have a great weekend ahead. And now we know. You can see it in your mind's eye. Now we know what this person truly wants to say and how they feel about you. Bye, Aquarius. Hello, my wonderful Virgo. Welcome to your bonus weekend mini love reading. Hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Now, Virgo, let's get straight into it. I don't like to lose any time. I want to jump straight in. We are getting very specific, in-depth, to the point messages for you. This reading will be really appropriate, very specific, Virgo, if you have someone on your mind. You don't have to be thinking about them every day. Maybe you're curious about them. Maybe they're a passing thought, but you do think about them. Now, of course, this can be someone that you are currently with. It can be someone that you're not with anymore, right? Maybe you're talking, we're not talking. If things are going good between the both of you, fantastic, great. I hope it stays that way. If we have hit a bit of a wall, there are challenges, there are blocks, I want to really kind of get it from the horse's mouth, right? So before I get these cards for you, Virgo, I want you to do something for me. You can do this with your eyes open or closed. It's only going to take literally like 10 seconds. As I shuffle, picture the person right in front of you, the one you're thinking about. They're very close. They're standing right in front of you, right? They're holding your hands and they're looking straight into your eyes. You are looking straight into their eyes. It's so detailed that you can see the color of their eyes. You can see the eyebrows showing expression. Now you can see their mouth. They're about to open their mouth. They're going to say something to you. What are they going to say? Here we go. Let's get the messages. Keep picturing this person. The cards have exploded. So when that happens, it means there's probably a lot that they want to tell you. But I want to narrow it down to the most important messages. Keep picturing them. They're right in front of you. They're holding your hand. Here we go. There we go. Only that one, please. Thank you. Second one. Thank you. Last one. They're still holding your hand. You can actually feel how warm their hands are. Maybe they had cold hands like I always do, right? Let's get the bottom of the deck. It says here, I'm only staying here for my kids. Nothing else matters. I'm making my way out. Now, this is a very specific message and it will not apply to everyone. So this is the thing. It's my job as a reader, probably more than 29 plus years full time. It's my job to go deeper than what we see on a piece of paper, right? Yes, maybe they can't commit to you because there are kids. Maybe because the ex in question is still there. There could be other circumstances as well. Could be distance, right? It could be family matters, work matters, financial matters, right? So at the moment, your person is not moving forward with you because there is something there. It doesn't have to be kids. It could be an array of so many other things. Whether you think it's an excuse for them, well, that's their truth. But let's get the main messages. Yes, I was cheating. I have seen this card with so many other star signs. Now, of course, this might be new information to you, right? You might think, what, you were cheating? I kind of had maybe a bit of an inkling, right? That we're getting too close to someone. So yes, maybe infidelity is a question, the big question here, right? But again, I'm going to go deeper because I'm seeing the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy here. They can be any star sign. Now, this is the thing. They couldn't have also be cheating themselves. Have you ever heard someone where like they're self-sabotaging and someone is saying to them, you know what, you just cheated yourself. Stop cheating yourself. That's exactly what I'm picking up here. So they could be lying to themselves. They could be in denial. They could be in avoidance. So the only person they hurt was themselves, not you. I mean, they hurt you, but they were cheating on themselves. So it's kind of like those two main messages that I'm getting here. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. Now, there's a reason why that is there. Because being single is easier. That's the easy way out, isn't it? But I don't feel like this person wants to be single. They don't want to be single. I feel like this person is afraid to be alone, to be honest. We can be single and alone and thriving, but there are other people that are single and lonely, right? But they think it's just going to be easier. I feel like that's their scapegoat here. They just want to know directly from you, from the horse's mouth, should I fight for this? If you want me back, then I will. Some insecurity issues here. I mean, listen, we all have it, but this couldn't have tainted the relationship. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. So we got some insecurity issues, self-confidence issues, self-esteem issues. Let's get some visuals here. The first one's already coming out. Thank you. Last one. That's the one. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. We got the escape card, the case of the runner and the chaser. I left when things got hard. At least they're admitting it, right? Let's see. Responsibility. So there's more children here I can see. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs here. So of course there could be, as I said, whether it's children, it's family, their parents, taking care of maybe like siblings, older parents there. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. I have a feeling here that a lot of you wanted something really official and stable, but they weren't ready yet. They didn't want to meet you. They couldn't meet you in the middle. New chapter. I'm trying to move on. Are they? You're cheating yourself because here it's like, should I move on? Should I not? No, clearly they want you. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. Oh, please unblock me. Yeah, that's me calling you from an unknown number. So they are trying to attempt to reach out to you. The grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I told you the case of the runner and the chaser. I don't want to run anymore. broken. I feel shattered about the situation. Last one, soul ties. I always feel connected to you. Let's get one more for the road. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. It's pretty obvious this person wants to be with you, but I feel like they're more unsatisfied with their current situation. They want a new chapter with you. And yes, they have probably tried to move on. I'm also hearing someone has hearing issues. I don't know which ear, if it's the left or the right. I just stopped hearing, and I know it's not me. I don't know if it's you, this person, or someone they're taking care of has a hearing issue, probably could have a hearing aid, or they're probably partially deaf or fully deaf in one ear. Obviously, that's not for everyone. But that could be your person now, because they don't want to hear the truth, especially if you say, I don't want to be with you anymore, right? But yeah, no, honestly, this person, it's like, I kind of feel like telling them, stop fluffing around. Just get straight to the point, right? You cheated yourself, you cheated the relationship. And I just feel like there was something else. Family, ex, children, finances, or something in the middle. And that took their attention. It took their energy away. And they left when things got hard. But now it's like they really want to work on this. They really do want you. I have a sneaking suspicion they will absolutely message you. There, same card, I'm on a spiritual journey. Truth is, I'm in love with you. Wow. Virgo, if you thought this person did not care, if you thought they were indifferent, are they moving on with their life? No, absolutely not. Try as they might, yes, they have tried to move on, but they cannot. They cannot. I just want to get one more for the road for you. Yeah, see, third party. There were other things that got in the way between us of being together. So that's pretty obvious. There was a wedge. I can see it. It was either the children, the ex, family. Probably they didn't even want you to be together. They were against it. Maybe they also, with financial here, have to support someone else. But that's the thing. They want you, and they realize I can't have my cake and eat it as well. Like I always say, we can have everything, but not at the same time. Each in its respective due time. So now, listen, this person really wants you, but it doesn't mean that you have to obviously have them back. But just to let you know that I feel like this person really wants to come clean. And I feel like they owe it to you. They really do. Look at this. I'm planning a romantic date. Or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. It's pretty obvious they want you back, Virgo. It's so obvious. They've tried to move on. But boy, I feel like saying, how's that working out for you? It's not, all right? So Virgo, these are your messages from this person. I don't think it's over. It's a little bit messy. It's a bit icky at the moment. But I feel like they will make the effort in respective due time to come around and face you. So I'll see you next Friday for your main reading. Thank you for your time. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And please have a glorious weekend ahead. And we'll see you next week. Bye, Virgo.